Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is KPZ. We are back playing Rival Stars Horse Racing. There is my slightly Asian looking brother from another mother. And there is some weird other Asian guy who's stalking my family. And we're collecting some income. And we're back in Rival Stars Horse Racing. Alright. Here's a look at the stable. Caffeine Tsunami, of course, and Regal Power. And am I going to breed a new horse? Well, no. Maybe. Icy Fjord's got really nice stats, but sprinting isn't great. Sword Shard, 24K. I can't afford that. I need a stud, not a filly. That's not good enough. I need a 1. I need to breed with a 1 horse to put my horse up to get a 2. That horse, this isn't good enough. Alright. I don't know about that cross-country racing business. I don't know. Alright, here's a new track. TJ, my overly optimistic trainer who doesn't really know a lot about horse racing, as you'll find out, thinks we're going to win this race. And I really don't agree with him at all. Speed facility upgrade. Well, I think I can afford that. Oh, I need parts. Parts is parts, as Frank Purdue used to say. Alright. Well, maybe we can do another breeding here to satisfy somebody. Bad Beard. Terrible. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button. Bad Beard is a terrible sprint. So that's a no. 6,500? I just don't. Or 6,050? That just doesn't seem worth it. Alright. Regal Power's thrown off a little bit here because when we're looking at Caffeine Tsunami, we're seeing it's like a level 12 or 13 or 14 horse. So it's going to have a higher potential than Regal Power does right now. But a 2-star horse is going to be better than a 3-star horse if I'm understanding the way this game works. So Caffeine Tsunami may look great right now, but yeah, that second row of stats is a little misleading because keep in mind, Caffeine Tsunami is like level 12. Alright, Bad Beard, again, is the best horse in terms of raw stats, at least as far as the speed and the jumping and the 1-star, but that sprinting and acceleration grade are just too low. This would be a bad breeding for me. As I really try to figure out where I am here. I paid to rejigger it. Equation Earthquake. Speed isn't great, acceleration isn't great, but everything else is fantastic. So that might be worth a breeding. I don't think Caffeine Tsunami would be the right horse to breed it with, though. And again, I keep hitting the wrong button. Nah, I'm really sorry. Because I've complained about this in the past. The game doesn't do a great job of letting you know exactly where the cursor is. Please stop texting me, whoever that is. So we're going to breed Equation Earthquake to Regal Power. A 50% chance of getting a 2-star. Does that also mean we had a 50% chance of getting a 1-star? I hope so. We got another filly who's going to be good at jumping. Much to my chagrin. Has a lovely little heart fur pattern there on her forehead. So I was going to type my own name in here after a while. But then I realized that wouldn't be commentary friendly, so let me go find my phone and deactivate the notification thing while you watch me do that. No, I'm not naming my horse Muffin Mustache. Alright, so yeah, Lover Girl, because I was thinking Lover Boy, which was a song from back then. So anyway, we went with Gingerbread Devil, which I think was a pretty cool name. I mean, compared to the other options. So we're going to let Gingerbread Devil get some oats here. And I always recommend, in the short time I've been playing this game, just do the feeding or whatever, or if you're going to pay for someone to feed the horse for you, do that, but get the stat boost in and then decide if you're going to keep it or not, unless you know already that you're just going to get rid of it. Like maybe the first one you do, you didn't know a lot. Like we sold, I think, the first two breedings because I didn't like the way they came out. So, I mean, that's up to you. But I would definitely get the full stat boost from the care of the animal. All right, so Gingerbread Devil is foaling or growing in the foal stall. I think foaling is actually just the way they talk about giving birth in the horse industry. So Gingerbread Devil is growing up in the foal stall. I thought about changing some tack. That one red and yellow diamond pattern would look really good with my silks. But it's also 1,800 coins, and I'm not spending 1,800 coins on that just yet. So that's going to be a no for me, dog. And same thing with that hood thing right there. I think it's 1,500. Again, just not worth it right now for me to do that. Now, if I had a 1-star horse that was all A+, then I would buy that, you know. This thing, this is just a needless cosmetic. Those all are needless cosmetics, really. All right, so here is Gingerbread Devil. We're going to feed the horse again, as we waited the requisite amount of time. Just like a whole minute and a half, maybe. And I like that it's not as spotty as the other horses. All right. So now we got to run 4,000 meters over multiple races, and really don't look at this as something tedious. Look at it as a great way to make money. Now, TJ, our trainer, is a moron, and that's going to be further illustrated in the video. But he thinks this is a great race for us to get into, and it's a terrible race, as you will see. I want to mention, I had someone comment on my last video.
Horses and jockeys ready for the off at Parsons Valley. Caffeine tsunami looking to make bookies unhappy. Gates crash back. A great start for the favourites. Dead Diagram right behind. Stellar Semaphore keeps the lead. Acrobatic Friday in second. Genius Giggle making ground. Heads up and down with insistent insult. Stellar Semaphore in the lead. Steady Applause in second spot. On their back is Insistent Insult. Caffeine Tsunami in sixth. Kate Circle in 11th spot. Clashing with Frivolous Franchise. Continuing around the track, it's Stellar Semaphore, then Steady Applause. Caffeine Tsunami with a brilliant turn of foot. Stellar Semaphore in the lead. Steady Applause in second place. Pushing hard in front of Genius Giggle. Caffeine Tsunami in fifth position from Insistent Insult. Stellar Semaphore leading. Soul Tuesday is finishing at a rate of knots. Caffeine Tsunami in fifth spot. Just behind, it's Genius Giggle. At the top of the straight, it's Acrobatic Friday. Raindrop Fragments steaming home on the inside. Acrobatic Friday wins. Stellar Semaphore in second.
All right, we finished
Steady
sixth.
Applause
I was
gets
going to
the
say
third
I had a
place.
commenter on my last video say you just hold the button down when you get to the final stretch. I tried that there and it didn't work. So for me on the Xbox, I've got to hit the button individually to make that sprint happen. So anyway, we were outclassed there a little bit. So instead, let's drop back down to Sewell Meadows and race here.
They're ready to go at Sewell Meadows. Caffeine Tsunami is where all the money is in this race. Away they go. Complicated Choice runs the gate early. Moon Banjo right up there with the leader. Caffeine Tsunami still in the lead. Emerald Bucket in second place, pushing hard in front of Doubtless Destiny, struggling with Moon Banjo. Next, it's Lord of the Lighthouse. Enigma Evening in 10th, trying not to be outstripped by Daydream Drift. Caffeine Tsunami at the front. Doubtless Destiny in second position. A length behind, it's Lord of the Lighthouse. Lord of the Lighthouse pushing past horses. Caffeine Tsunami once again in the front spot. Doubtless Destiny wants the front. Industry Strawberry gaining momentum and flying through. Boomerang Marmalade charging through. Caffeine Tsunami keeping the lead spot. Doubtless Destiny in second. 2 lengths behind, it's Industry Strawberry. Caffeine Tsunami maintaining the prime spot. Doubtless Destiny in second spot. Industry Strawberry next. The final sprint is on and it's Caffeine Tsunami. Caffeine Tsunami delivers the final knock.
All right,
Doubtless
that's
Destiny
more like
in
it.
second place.
Back to
Third at the line, Industry
Actually,
Strawberry.
a pretty good spread between us and the rest of the field there on that one. And we leveled up, now level 13, so that should increase the top level of the stats. All right, can't upgrade the ranch yet. And we're just gonna go do that again. Very boring, I hate to say that, but that's how you make your money.
Waiting for the start at Sewell Meadows. All eyes will be on the favourite, Caffeine Tsunami. They're away, and the favourite is driving the pace right from the go. Silver Fury, also up the front. Still going, it's Caffeine Tsunami. On the inside, it's Problem Group, trying to fend off Silver Fury. Neck and neck with Creative Dragonfly. Caffeine Tsunami controlling the race. Problem Group in second. Creative Dragonfly in third place, just ahead of Silver Fury. From Great Watch. Caffeine Tsunami running for fun. Creative Dragonfly in second spot, doing battle with Problem Group, followed by Silver Fury. Caffeine Tsunami leading. Creative Dragonfly covering extra ground, putting in a strong bid with Problem Group. And then it's Silver Fury. Caffeine Tsunami holding the lead. Creative Dragonfly travelling off the fence. Then Problem Group. Caffeine Tsunami in first spot. Silver Fury wants the front. About to run for the judge, it's Caffeine Tsunami. Creative Dragonfly covering extra ground. Caffeine Tsunami still in the first position. Caffeine Tsunami breaks their hearts. Silver Fury second. Creative Dragonfly in third.
All right, another win. Again, a pretty good gap between us and the second place horse. All right. All right, we're going to do one more race here, and I think that might do it. Oh, we can unlock that. Race 3, 1,000 meters, firm surface. Let's see what happens.
Excitement building here at Sewell Meadows. Punters hoping for a comfortable win for the favourite, Caffeine Tsunami. They're ready and away. Caffeine Tsunami is off to a fabulous start. Punters would be happy with themselves early. Flotsam Fury is also in the run. The race continues with Caffeine Tsunami. Frothy Flight putting the pressure on. Daydream Aim next. Dreamer's Catch in fifth. Bishop's Amethyst jockeying for position. Valiant Band continues to remain at the tail of the field. With 600 metres to go, it's Flotsam Fury. Daydream Aim in second place. Head and head with Boots Bias. Then as the race moves on, it's Frothy Flight. Nocturnal Traveller with a magnificent run. Flotsam Fury is coming with a huge run. Caffeine Tsunami in ninth. Just behind, it's Dreamer's Catch. Frothy Flight still outrunning the rest. Daydream Aim with a magnificent run. Out deeper on the track is Caffeine Tsunami. Close to home, Frothy Flight is flashing home. Daydream Aim still in the lead. Delicate Destiny with a withering run. Daydream Aim wins the race, gets the money. Just in front of Nocturnal Traveller.
All right,
Delicate Destiny gets
fixed.
the third place.
But, you know, we still leveled up to level 14. All right. Francis says he's very happy. Place first at Sewell Meadows Race 2. I guess I can pull that off.
Horses and jockeys ready for the off at Sewell Meadows. Caffeine Tsunami, the favourite in an interesting lineup. They're off. A great start for the favourite, Caffeine Tsunami. Blank Joke going with them. Pounding down the course, it's Caffeine Tsunami. Random Question in second position, looking to make it from Blank Joke. On their back is Triangular Thing. Caffeine Tsunami maintaining the prime spot. Random Question wants the front. Just in front of Blank Joke. Then Triangular Thing. Tired Trombone is fighting. Caffeine Tsunami in first spot. Random Question in second. Next it's Blank Joke. Closely followed by Tired Trombone. Still going, it's Caffeine Tsunami. Random Question in second position. Blank Joke in third spot. Caffeine Tsunami still in first place. Random Question in second place. Caffeine Tsunami secures a great win. Random Question in second. Third at the line, Blank Joke.
All right, another first place, another big win there. And Francis is very happy. And something got boosted up to our prestige to level 4. All right, bunch of new challenges here, or goals. Some of which we've already done. All right, I guess people are using our facility as a wedding venue. They must really love the smell of horses and horse poop. All right, we're going to upgrade the storehouse as well. I guess Francis has been stalking my family for quite some time. You'd think they would have done a better job explaining how this person knows me. All right, Sophie is very annoying, and I'm going to do something dumb here. I'm going to buy a full stall, which I didn't need to do. I just need to upgrade the current one. And so there goes a bunch of cash. We will feed Gingerbread Devil another time. She's very shy. All right, we got to upgrade the full stall, and we also have to buy a regular horse stall. So this 7K, goodness. I guess I needed one anyway for my new, for Gingerbread Devil, needed a stall space. But I did not need an extra full stall yet. And so I'm predicting further on I'll have to buy another one. And I'll have 3, and I definitely probably won't need 3. Hey TJ, ever heard of Stables Monthly? They've got some great tips. Really, I should check it out. That's the quality of trainer here. He has to read about it in like Horseman's Quarterly or something to get tips on how to do his job. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Got to upgrade our training facility here. All right, there we upgraded the sprint part. And now I'd really love to get to the acceleration, but the best way to do it, I think, is to back out every time, because I tried moving over to the left side of the menu and going down, and it didn't seem to do anything. So your mileage may vary on how effective that is. All right, we got some sprint feed there. All right, steeplechasing. Participate in a steeplechase. Can we do Lincoln Abbey? It's a limited time seasonal course that expires? No. All right, cross country. Don't know if I'm going to do that. Steeplechase. I guess we'll try one just because it's a thing. No, Caffeine Tsunami's not good enough at jumping. We will use Regal Power in this race. Here at Fox Hill.
They're ready to go at Parsons Valley. Regal Power, hoping for an upset. Gate Spring, Firefly Bet gets a confident start. Ambiguous Adjective, doing well on the inside. Continuing around the track, it's Golden Genius. Shocking Staircase in second spot. Firefly Bet in third. Vampire Gentleman in fourth. Firefly Bet in first position. Out deeper on the track is Musical Expert from Courteous Cavalier, putting up a challenge to Crocus Cobble. Ambiguous Adjective in eighth, followed by Regal Power. Still going, it's Vampire Gentleman. Golden Genius beginning to make ground, engaging with Crocus Cobble. Regal Power still in the last spot. The race continues with Musical Expert, followed by Vampire Gentleman. Vampire Gentleman is coming with a huge run. Firefly Bet in eighth, 2 lengths away, it's Regal Power. Winning post looms. Firefly Bet in eighth position, putting in a strong bid with Regal Power. Crocus Cobble dictating the pace. Regal Power needs to get into a better place. On their back is Firefly Bet.
Alright, that was a fantastic tutorial on how not to do steeplechasing. That was really bad. Alright. We did get some achievements there. Francis is saying steeplechasing was one of my father's favorite events. Oh, thank you so much for letting me know, Francis. No pressure. Oh, you just unilaterally signed me up for a race. Thanks a lot. Alright, so it's now broken up between regular racing, cross-country racing, and steeplechase racing. I have to go feed my baby horse here to get the full value of the stat bonus. Alright, so I think I hit the wrong button there for a minute, but we're gonna move on to the mare portion, simply because there's no reason to keep the horse not as a mare. Alright, so there's Gingerbread Devil, all grown up. And I guess we'll find out how good she is. We're going to pay for the DNA analysis. Why, I don't know. Alright, there's a look at the pedigree. 75% thoroughbred, 25%, I think it's Salé Francois, maybe. And we're going to train the horse up to level 2. Are we going to keep training? I don't know. Remember, you have to start all over again every time you move the thing down. By the way, really quickly, I just want to mention today's the Preakness. I put $10 on number 1. So, now you know my bet. Alright, we got an achievement there for training. Alright, so we got Regal Power, Gingerbread Devil, blah blah blah. We've got some other achievements here and other stuff left to do. So let's try another steeplechase. 900 meters, very hard surface. And we're going to enter Regal Power in the race. Yeah, Caffeine Tsunami just doesn't have enough jump. So, Regal Power it is. And no other courses are available. Cross Country. I don't know about Lucerne. So yeah, let's go back to Fox Hill. I don't think I've ever seen a steeplechase race before. Definitely not in person. They did not do that at the horse track I worked at.
Waiting for the start at Parsons Valley. Regal Power, hoping to prove the punters wrong. The field is away. Firefly Bet is off to a fabulous start. Right there is ambiguous adjective. At the 800-metre mark, it's Musical Expert. Golden Genius in second place. Crocus Cobble getting moving. Vampire Gentleman striking the front. Regal Power in second position. And then it's Courteous Cavalier. Courteous Cavalier with a brilliant turn of foot. At the 500-metre mark, it's Shocking Staircase, trying to keep off Regal Power, going hammer and tongs with Crocus Cobble. Crocus Cobble striking the front. Vampire Gentleman beginning to make ground. Heads up and down with Regal Power. Next, it's Shocking Staircase. Crocus Cobble keeping the lead. Regal Power in second. As they straighten for home, it's Vampire Gentleman. Regal Power getting into a good spot. And then it's Crocus Cobble toe-to-toe with Firefly Bet. Vampire Gentleman leading the charge. Crocus Cobble is flying home from nowhere.
All right, look at that. Daddy went to the pay window. 13,000. So here's my tips on steeplechasing. The sprint button works anytime you hold it down. So it's when you get over that bar on the track, the blue bar, when it lights up, that's when you hit the button to jump or, to initiate your jump. And then I was using about a little bit more than half of the sprint bar to get ahead of the other horses prior to the next jump. So that's my strategy for that. And it seemed to work out really well there. It's 6 perfect jumps, and we easily won that race. And so, I think steeplechasing might be a great way to make money in this game. All right, we're going to level ourselves up here. And Regal Power still has a ton of training. I just don't want to spend the money right now to do that. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to go down to upgrade the agility and jump, and it wasn't cooperating. So I'm just going to train Gingerbread Devil up to 3 in everything, in theory, if I can remember that that's what I'm doing. Oh. Never mind, I went to 4 in speed because I'm a moron. Alright, there's all that. And we got a daily goal of training sprint energy 3 times. Alright, breed a horse that's 20% Selle Francois. Francase, is that maybe how you say that? I can't do that. I know it doesn't have an O in there, but I still think that Francois is a better way to say that, but I'm probably wrong. I haven't spoke French since the 7th grade, so sorry, Mr. Biella. Parlez-vous français un peu? All right, so I guess I am gonna breed another horse. We got a skill that I can't use because I need a horse that I want with the back position preference, so I can get that super sprint going on at the end. So I think Gingerbread Devil is just a really nice all-around horse. Maybe for that cross-country thing or whatever it's called. All right, we're definitely not interested in a horse called Stallion Sardine. Equation Earthquake has an A plus for sprint, agility, and jump. So that wouldn't be terrible if I was breeding a horse for jumping. And the only horse I have that's good at jumping is Gingerbread Devil. And remember, those max potential stats are based off of the current horse ability, not the max horse ability. So don't be fooled by this into thinking it's going to keep your offspring horse at that level. As you can see, Gingerbread Devil is the only horse with an innate ability that's a C rating instead of a D. So this is definitely the best choice for the breeding, and it just is what it is because I haven't advanced the horse enough to make it look better on paper. And he favors soft track, the sire does. But this would put us at 12% Selle Francois, so I can't do that one. So I would have to breed with Regal Power, I think. I don't know what I'm doing here. 12 lifetime wins, whoopie-doo. Yeah, see, look at the grade. The base stat is a D, but the max potential is so much higher. But keep in mind, this horse is like level 14 out of 15. So that's why those numbers are higher like that. So maybe I could breed Regal Power, who's only level 6, I think, out of 10, or 5 out of 10. Maybe Regal Power would be better. Gingerbread Devil only at level 4 out of 10, and essentially the same kind of stats as Regal Power. But those are both 2-star horses, and Caffeine Tsunami is a 3-star horse, so in this game, 2 is better than 3. Sophie is from Australia, and I keep forgetting that. And here's the chick with the robot arm from Cyberpunk. All right, so we're gonna try this, and I think it is probably a huge mistake, but we're gonna try it, and I think we're gonna use Gingerbread Devil, or we're gonna use Regal Power. All right, so that's how it ends. As long as the course is marked out, this is just crazy to me. I can't imagine that people go watch this, but I guess they do. Keep in mind, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I've never seen this done, so I don't know about the tempo or anything. Right here, I couldn't figure out how to start going. You just hit the A button, that's all. And you hold it down, you go faster, you use up the sprint meter quicker, you take it off, and it goes back to being slow. So this is really just a dry run for me. I'm not trying to excel here. I'm just trying to not crash into the game. I don't even know if the announcers are talking right now. Alright, save your speed for the straight lines. It's kind of driving advice. You don't want to be speeding through a turn. Alright, so there's 7 gates. The last gate involves a turn right before it, and then you can speed up a little bit right here. So that is the course. All right, we got a silver medal. To get a gold medal, we need 110. And the record worldwide, I think, is something like 48 seconds. Probably on a level of 15 horse. So. All right. K. Swiftwater says, Francis and I go way back. He might go easy on you, but I won't. You have talent, but if you're going to master the courses, you need to be in perfect sync with your horse. Well, all right, we're going to do a little more training. I don't have the grain, but I just bought it. And that gets that achievement, and TJ is all ready. Francis is high. That dude thinks he's going to be winning international races with that nag? No, not with a 3-star rated horse, Francis. Get your head out of your ass. All right. Complete Turning Leaf Stables Course 2 with no failed jumps. How about I just get the gold medal for finishing the right way first? All right, so we're going to go back to Course 1 because you have to get a gold medal on Course 1 to unlock Course 2, so I can't even do the stupid achievement anyway until we get a gold medal on Course 1. So again, not for Caffeine Tsunami. I think we've concluded Regal Power is probably the best choice here, at least for now. I think Gingerbread Devil is going to be better once she gets trained up to the same level. Going to be better at these jumping courses. But Steeplechase is what I think definitely what Regal Power is going to be long-term positioned for. All right, I'm not going 100% here, but I am trying to go faster. Again, you don't want to carry the speed into the turning part. And then on the straightaways is where you want to use most of your green bar, although we're not going all out here. Alright, we're just trying to line the gate up so we go through it straight. Alright, and there we go. There's the gold medal. We were not expecting miracles. Like 48.788 seconds. Alright, there is the gold medal and 3,300 gold. And Regal Power is now level 10. And here again, I'm trying to figure out how to upgrade the sprint or the jump thing in the training, and I can't do it. So let's just race in some steeplechase races because they pay a lot of money.
Excitement building here at Parsons Valley. Regal Power not in with much of a chance. Off and running. Firefly Bet shows good early toe. Ambiguous Adjective is fast on the inside. Shocking Staircase still outrunning the rest. Crocus Cobble wants the front. Vampire Gentleman next. A length away, it's Ambiguous Adjective. Just behind, it's Musical Expert. The race continues with Shocking Staircase. Vampire Gentleman moving forward. Shocking Staircase pushing past horses. Courteous Cavalier at the tail of the field. Vampire Gentleman showing the way. Regal Power being ridden well at the moment. Just has a margin over Musical Expert. Golden Genius gaining momentum and flying through. Continuing around the track, it's Regal Power. Golden Genius with a brilliant turn of foot. Regal Power out in front. Golden Genius in second spot from Vampire Gentleman. They run for home, it's Regal Power. Shocking Staircase is coming home from the clouds. Regal Power still piloting the field.
All right, another 13K. That one wasn't as good as the second one, but it was pretty darn good. And so steeplechasing may be my jam in terms of making money. All right, we got about 7 minutes left in the video. We could try breeding the 20% horse. Definitely not to a horse named Stallion Sardine. How about Equation Earthquake? A+ for sprinting, agility, and jumping. C for speed, B for acceleration. Sorry, hit the wrong button again. Nope, not enough Soleil Francois. So I don't want to do this breeding. But Regal Power, on the other hand, that might work. I would really like a grade 1 horse, but I think they're going to give me a grade 2. All right, let's do the breeding just for the achievement. And look, it's going to let me skip it for free. Skip the foaling. All right, we've finally got a colt who excels at sprinting and not much else. Oh boy. Is it going to let me skip to stallioning too? Let's find a better name than Aardvark Artifact. Hey look, Tsunami Picnic, great. It's a family name. All right. Look at this little guy. He's kind of like a cousin to, it really is the half-brother of, Gingerbread Devil, but they look very much alike, except he doesn't have the, heart shape on his face. All right, let's see what else we can do here. Oh, let's enter Parsons and see how badly we get smoked. 5.2 to 1. That's not good. Or I could just race one of these races. Or one of those races. 1100 meters, medium track. Caffeine Tsunami's capped out for that race. No, how about Gingerbread Devil? Likes the medium surface, distance is way too short. We'll see how she does.
Horses and jockeys ready for the off at 3 Oaks. Gingerbread Devil, the horse that punters favour. Stalls back racing. Gingerbread Devil is the pacemaker. The Dandy Twinkle is showing early speed. Then as the race moves on, it's Gingerbread Devil. Temporary Tinker stretching now. Chutney Caper in third position. Grappling with Use Interest. Temporary Tinker is the front runner. Spice Sandwich in second. On their back is Gingerbread Devil pushing hard in front of the Stash Choice. Then Chutney Caper trying to brush off Use Interest. Pounding down the course, it's Gingerbread Devil. Temporary Tinker in second spot, toe-to-toe with Chutney Caper. And here comes the Stash Choice. Gingerbread Devil still in first position. The Stash Choice in second place. Chutney Caper trying to outdo them. The Stash Choice at the head of affairs. Temporary Tinker wants the front. Head and head with Gingerbread Devil. Just has a margin over Chutney Caper. The Stash Choice keeping the front. Gingerbread Devil in a good position. Just behind, it's Temporary Tinker. They straighten up for home, and it's Moustache Choice. Gingerbread Devil is storming home out deep. Gingerbread Devil in fifth place, closely followed by Primary Pay. They will call for the camera. Gingerbread Devil salutes first, just beating Moustache Choice. Chutney Caper in third.
All right, so the game froze when I took this photograph. I was mashing the buttons and pushing the D-pad and everything, the joysticks every which direction. Nothing worked. So we did win the race at 3 Oaks with Gingerbread Devil. First race, first win. And with that, I will see you next time on Rival Stars Horse Racing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Have a great weekend.